Welcome. We're going to become legends today and work our glutes, hips, abs in some awesome ways using a band and a block. So join me as we build some strength together and some audacity, because Lord knows we need it as women. So slightly pigeon toe the feet, coming into nice straight lines. They should match the edges of the mat. I'm going to sink into the knees and shift the weight side to side over the feet to start with. And take it forward and back now. Feel the toes activate, feel yourself almost falling over. Find center and small circles with the hips as you open up the chest, palms forward. Find that tall posture lifting through the heart. We're going to start with a block between our knees. Finding that slight grip, I want you to practice just sitting and lifting with it. Sink it low, tiny hip tucks here. Keep it tucked. We're going to open up to the goalpost shape and take our heart side to side using the obliques for that twist. Stay low and strong. Find a little style, reaching through those elbows. Bring it to center, arms up, shoulders soft. Find a small spiral through the hips, either direction. Hinge gently at the hips, and we're going to flex the feet side to side, really reaching back through the tailbone, keeping a nice long spine. Now we're going to relevate up on the toes side to side, warming up the arches of the feet. One more for each side. And then we're going to ground through the heels, hinging into that flat back, straightening so you should feel your thighs rotating in and squeezing against the block. We're going to press the hands and shoulders up and back towards the ceiling and spine. Tuck the chin back towards the spine so you're long through the crown, reaching forward. Check the alignment of your feet. Adjust as you need to. And exhale as we fold a little bit deeper. Hands coming to the heart in prayer. Roll those shoulders back and down and find a small tuck through the hips here. So you should feel this tucking under and then releasing. Slowly rise, softening those knees. Take the block out and shake it out. For the shake, it's almost like you're about to rapidly run, but you're not actually lifting your feet at all. Bring that shimmy all the way up. And this helps to shake free any restrictions in the different layers of connective tissue and muscle. From here, we're going to slowly grab our band. And we're going to bring it above the knees. We're going to stand lengthwise down our mat, still finding that slight pigeon-toed position. Really make sure your heels are making nice lines forward through the outsides of the feet. We're going to sink low like we were in our chair. Keeping the heart lifted, pivot out on the heels, side to side. find a small pelvic tuck here. Once more, turning the palms up, drawing the shoulders back and together. Don't forget to breathe and tuck that chin. Don't be reaching forward through the chin. You want to keep an active press outward through the feet, almost like you're trying to split your mat, and you'll really feel that activation through the outsides of the hips. See if you can find a tiny, faster tuck here with the feet. Not that fast. From here, we're going to side lunge to side lunge. Bring the hands forward over that knee, which is tracking over the toes. Bring it to center and find your shape. Whew. From here, we're going to heel to the feet in and slowly make our way down into a plank. Take as much time as you need. Finding your feet as wide as your hips, finding your shoulders over your hands, index fingers forward. We want to make sure our elbows are rolled under us so the eyes of the elbows are forward. We're not like this. We're not pushing the floor away. We are relaxed. We are nice and straight across the shoulders, back to the hips. We have some spring in our elbows and some give. And we're going to exhale back into downward dog from here. Whew. Really make sure you're softening your shoulders down away from the ears. The heart is coming back towards the thighs. You're gently reaching through the heels as we start to circle the hips counterclockwise here. And from your next circle back, switch directions, moving clockwise now. Bring it to center and really press back through both heels, stretching and lengthening through the backs of the hamstrings and calves. Still balanced across the fingertips and palms of the hands, elbows still down towards the floor, not out to the sides. Inhale as you take it forward into your high plank. Make sure that your shoulders come back and together. That you're still springy here, that you're not pushing the floor away, but you're relaxed. And from here, we're going to tap out side to side in our high plank. And if you can't stay relaxed through the chest here, it may be easier for you to come onto your forearms. One more to each side. And press it back to your downward dog and shake it out this time, bouncing on the balls of the feet. Woo! Soften those shoulders. From here, slowly drop the knees and walk the hands in. Practice a little bit of that rotation in and out through the elbows, really getting used to those different positions. And keeping them plugged in underneath you, elbows towards the thighs, ground into that left knee and take the right foot up, small pulses. We're going to add the opposite arm up and back, pulsing the elbow and the heel up and back together, strengthening the diagonal line through the back of the body, supporting us from behind. Whew. 3 more. Exhale down and take some slow cat-cow breaths. Exhaling as everything tucks under and rounds. Inhaling as everything lengthens and expands, drawing the shoulders back and down away from the ears. From here, we're going to ground into that right knee and start to pulse that left heel up. Add that right elbow up and back. Three more. And bring it down. Whew. Inhale and lift up onto the knees. Find a shake and shimmy all the way up. Take the shoulders up, back, and down a few times, and we're going to widen the knees. Whew. Sink it down to a halfway hover, and we're going to do some lat pulls here as we keep those glutes and outer legs activated. Keep the arms back, find a halfway hinge into a flat back, and once again, pulse those hands and shoulders up and back together. Keep the chin tucked back towards the spine, don't let the head drop towards the mat. Now start to reach it side to side. Or press it out. If you want energy moving away from you, you can gather it, or you can press it away. It's up to you on how you feel today. Do you want to invite things in, or do you want to press things out and away? You can also just stylize. Bring it back to center, and we're going to reach forward at the fingertips, keeping the hips up over the knees, which are still wide, taking a nice deep stretch here. Slowly roll it up, and we're going to send the feet in front of us. Hands behind us, underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift into a reverse plank and tick-tock the hips with the beat. Keeping a gentle flex through the feet. Make sure you feel comfortable and rooted. Feel like you can roll your shoulders back and down towards each other a little bit. Tiny pulses up together now. Drop it down. We're coming onto the forearms. We're going to bring the knees in and out. Keeping the knees wide, kick out through the feet, side to side. Try to relax any excess tension in the neck. You can shift to different positions. We don't want anything getting super locked up and tight. And bring those feet out and down. Grounding through the forearms, take the heart side to side. Whew. Start to relax the head back over the shoulders as you continue to flow and breathe here. Exhale, bring the chin in. Slowly sitting up. We're going to bend that left knee to be our grounding leg. And we're going to start to pulse the right leg in and out. Up and down in little hills. Keep it out to the side and draw it up towards the shoulder and drop back out. We'll draw that shoulder forward, draw the knee back towards it. And bring it forward. Cross that other foot over the knee and inhale as you bring the hand up and exhale into that twist. Pressing opposite arm into the outside of that leg. Whew, supporting with the back hand, find a small spiral in at the belly button. Keep that right foot flexed and turned up towards the ceiling, not dropping out to the side. up into reverse plank. Exhale back down. Bend that right knee now to plant the right foot. Support through the fingertips and hands. And start to find your tiny pulse up and down as you bring that left leg in and out. We're going to end with the out and find our slow draw in towards that same side shoulder. Don't bring the shoulder forward to meet it. Bring the knee back to meet the shoulder.
Didn't see a warning. Hits me in the morning. Puts me in the moment.
Last one. And extend that leg out. Cross over the opposite foot. Inhale that same side arm and exhale into your twist. Grounding through the backhand. Pressing the arm into the outside of that leg. Breathe. Bring the breath down into the belly, using the diaphragm to massage the internal organs. Find a small spiral in. Go ahead and unwind. Come down onto the forearms, and we're going to take the legs in and out together. Keeping those toes to the sky. Excellent. Drop them down. Inhale into the heart, and once more take it side to side. Woo. Bring the elbows in, heart lifts, drop the head back over the shoulders. As you breathe, you can even turn the palms up for more support through the back of the shoulders. Exhale, roll the chin back in. Slowly sit it up, and we're going to take the band off. We're going to line up the legs at 2 90-degree squares. The arms are going to be past the front thigh to the side. So you're opening at a diagonal. And we're going to flick that back foot up using the rotation here through the hip. And this helps to strengthen and release the deep hip rotators and the PDS. So just find your style of sexy mermaid here. Flick with intention. Now we're going to take the reverse movement into it. Flick and lift the knee. Sides. Setting up in the same way, 2 90-degree angles. Twisting just past that front thigh to support with the hands. We're using the rotation through this thigh to flick the foot up.
I'm so certain all the time. I'm just so absolutely positive that everything I'm thinking is right.
Aren't we all?
Everybody's so certain behind the curtain of their mind. And the benefit of doubt just get drowned out in the shouts of a world with just two sides.
Add the reverse.
Welcome my friend to the new age. Both we grew up on the same page. Nobody is searching for peace. Just everyone loving that outrage. But I feel you, cause it pains us on wounding. So we changes. And I cannot say it necessarily wrong, cause it really is fucking outrageous.
Go ahead and bring it to center. We're gonna bring soles of the feet together now, scooping the sits bones out to the sides. Grasp the shins, draw the shoulder blades back and down. Zip up the navel, exhaling it to the spine, and find a small movement side to side through the ribs. Slowly turn onto your belly now. We're going to set up first on the forearms, coming into Sphinx pose. We're going to bend the knees and give a little drop side to side through the feet.
I'm so certain all the time. I'm just so absolutely positive that everything I'm doing
Slowly
is
sink the chin down to the backs of the hands.
So certain to hear the words in their mind. And just so damn afraid of the grade.
And from here, on your next drop, you're going to kick the foot up and over to open up the hip gently. And then drop and take it to the other side. This is a great way to get back cracks if you're feeling like something is restricted and stuck in the lower back. And slowly drop the legs out, rock the hips side to side, and breathe. Whew. From here, we're going to activate the back line of the body and squeeze the glutes and the lats, reaching the hands back towards the hips, turning the palms up. Hold, keeping the chin tucked back in line with the spine, long through the crown. And release, chin to the back of the hands, rock out the hips, and breathe. Right cheek to the mat, hands to the hips. Release and breathe.
But this wound is where the light can enter. Still clinging hard to surrender. But this wound is where the light can enter.
Slowly switch sides of the face.
Floating, I lose my center. This wound is where the light can enter. Still clinging hard to surrender. But this wound is where the light can enter. And I don't know, and you don't know, and we don't know until we go into the great unknown.
Slowly bring your hands up under the shoulders. Inhale as you press up. Exhale as you press back to bring the hips just above the knees and bow forehead to the floor, coming into puppy pose. Find a little sway side to side through the hips. Whew. Centering the hips, gently come up on the fingertips and walk to the side. Coming into a deep side stretch, dip and lift through that front shoulder. And release down. Really holding into that deep stretch through the side, turning the palm up if you need to. Inhale back up onto the fingertips and take it to the other side. Find that drop through the front shoulder. Keep it dropped, relaxing onto that shoulder, allowing the palm to turn up, breathing into that stretch through the ribs. unwind. Planting the hands, index fingers forward, underneath the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the knees and drop the knees to center one at a time. Soften those shoulder blades, bring the eyes of the elbows forward, bending so that the elbows are underneath you. Now the knees going straight forward and back on railroad tracks, pumping into the heels. Ground through the feet and take the knees in and out. Soften the shoulders. Keep the knees wide, relaxing the feet, hands come forward. We're going to find some child's pose push-ups. Once more, keeping the elbows bending close to the body, index fingers forward. Exhaling back, we're going to come up onto the fingertips and find some circles through the rib cage. Slowly roll it up and step the left foot forward. You can flex the back foot to give yourself more stability. Find those two 90-degree angles. We're going to cross forearms over each other again. Find a small pulse towards the side that has the knee up. Keep it twisted, reach it forward and back, sending the arms out. And we're going to swing it out side to side now in this position. Once more, really expressing outwards from the heart through the arms and fingertips. Bring it forward and slowly walk that foot forward, relaxing the back foot. Slowly sink into your crescent lunge. Now's a good time to grab your block if this is not a normal part of your practice. I'm going to shift to face you. So you can use the block as a gentle support as you slowly find your way deeper and deeper into the crescent lunge. Whew. And then bring the arms up as you find your stability. And circle the arms up and back into a lap pull. There goes my block. Oh well. From here, slowly send the hips back, reaching forward through the heel so that you can heel the toes up and then drag that hip back towards the wall behind you for that deep stretch through the hamstrings. Then a little rotation inwards further, stretching, activating, expanding through the hips down the back of the leg. Whew. And slowly unwind from that. Drawing the knee back underneath you, coming into quadruped, tabletop. Breathe through your cat and cow.
Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling this vulture is negative, negative. Everybody waiting for the Father man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this.
Find tiny pelvic tucks here. Now, this time we're sending the right foot forward, coming onto our double 90 degrees, kickstanding the back foot, stacking the forearms, drawing the shoulders back and down. Find a small twist towards the side with the leg up. Stay twisted and reach it forward and back. Finding your balance. Shift side to side. Flicking the energy out of the hands. Finding that expression from the heart. Bring it to center, and once more, grab your block as we slowly ease into our crescent lunge, relaxing that back foot. Take your time, pulsing into it, finding support and stability through the hips. As you find that comfortable sink point, sometimes you may need to press into the back foot to readjust the knee. Go ahead and slowly bring the arms up. And find those slow circles back, this time into the lap hole. Slowly bring the hips back now, reaching through the front heel. Heel that foot up and draw that sits bone back with that small rotation in and out. Whew. Really feel this through the hamstring. Slowly ease out of it. Go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and give yourself a little scoop and really settle into the seated position. Knees zipped up. We're going to interlace the pinkies. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. And come into some fire breath in and out through the nose. Try to draw through the pelvic floor as you continue. Inhale normally, exhale, fold and send the hands back. Inhale as you come up, lift through the hands, exhale as you fold. 2 more times. Inhale and interlace the hands now, pressing the palms out. Bring the elbows down side to side, nice and slow and intentional, creating resistance with the fingertips of the other hand. Bring it to center and circle the chest, either direction. Bring it to center, draw the shoulders back once more, this time turning the palms up, squeezing in small pulses. Punch it forward, squeeze back now. Keep it open and slowly look up, still keeping that little pulse. Draw ear to shoulder, reaching up through the front corner of the chin. Open and close the jaw. And then tuck the chin back at center so you're tall first. And then slowly drawing ear towards the other side as you reach up through the corner of the jaw. Excellent. Bring it to center, hands at the heart in prayer, shoulders back and down, receive breath. And that's our yoga workout for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did and find both strength and relief from this practice. Thank you for practicing with me.